First, U-Haul. Grandma. Oh. Back on Long Island. And then tomorrow I'll be doing a rally in Pennsylvania, or heading to Pennsylvania tomorrow after work, and then on Saturday I'll be in Pennsylvania. Hi, Julie. So I'm headed to a rally in Bellmore. It's right around the block. I believe the local PD here put out a memo today saying be alert tomorrow, Friday the 13th. There's a call for domestic, extremists, almost said domestic, jihadists and things to do acts of terror, I believe. The flags. Plan is going to be a small rally today. It's different because it's on a Thursday instead of the weekend. It's right here. As part of our response, our intelligence section has been actively monitoring special media. Recently, we've become aware of an online post announcing the Friday of the Al-Aqsa flood, a day of general mobilization, and calls for global jihad on Friday, October 13th, 2023. While we are not currently aware of any planned activities in Nassau County, we will continue and remain vigilant. You are also an integral part of the process to prevent violence. Please take a moment to review your emergency response plan. Pay particular attention to arrival and departure, as well as any outdoor activities, and consider enhancing security at these vulnerable times. Be alert for suspicious activity and always call 911 to report it. Yeah, tomorrow's Friday the 13th. What's going on? Back up, I got a phone in my hand.
Oh, he's lethal weapon over here.
How you doing?
All righty.
I just saw the thing from the Nassau Police about tomorrow. Did you see that?
Oh yeah, it's been all over the.
Yeah, I mean, I heard about that it was nationwide, you know?
Yeah, it's been all over Facebook.
Yeah. It's crazy. I was just telling everybody about it. And
But you know what? I think that's also bullshit. There's Pepsi doing that, and then they're gonna do something another day.
yeah, well,
Get people all crazy and scared.
Get 'em
through
ready.
their heads.
Get them ready.
Get everybody
Put on
scared
them
as shit.
tinfoil hats. Let's go.
Stage right there.
Cool.
Vinny's truck is the stage.
Yeah.
Set up wherever you want to set up.
Awesome. Feels like a Saturday.
Yeah, it does. Hey, Wendy, let me introduce you. Wendy. Over there, give me the phone.
What's going on?
What's up? What's up?
Hey, how are you?
Smell.
Yeah, where is that coming from?
Well, more upstate. Oh, really?
Oh, I see it.
What do you need those rounds in this? Now you see what? Now you see what? Today?
I don't know anything. I hear nothing.
Yeah, straight down. Straight down, you'll see it on the right. No. Take Bellmore Avenue straight down.
Like, hey, they're gonna pay me. I might as well do it, right?
See this, guys? This is what we have to deal with. People stripping in the middle of our alley. Yeah, but you wanted a car. He's doing it out.
What are you, Hunter Biden? Yeah. No.
I was working. She did it while I was working.
I know that.
What do you think? I'm not. You wouldn't eat it if I cooked it. You wouldn't be eating it if I cooked it. Trust me. It wouldn't be edible.
3X or 4X? 4X?
No, you maybe did some of the market.
Angelo, right? Is that Angelo?
I got other sides. You got sides.
Yeah, I've been hearing about nationwide threats, you know. It was a call. It's probably saw it on Twitter, I think, like a day or two ago. What's up, Rocky?
shoes put on like that. Hey, there he is.
What's going on? What are you up to? I just bought this today. I don't know how to use it. You know how to use it?
No. Don't ask me. I don't even use a cell phone.
I don't like it. Luckily, it was only 20 bucks.
What? Oh, the tripod?
Yeah, I don't really like it.
It looks good.
It's so wide at the bottom, it's like you can kick it over easily. I like mine better, so I ordered one of mine too. This was like 20 bucks at Best
You know
Buy.
what? There's a tie right there on that other pole.
Where?
Right next, on the metal, on the rail,
Oh,
Stick
yeah.
it in there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not worried about it. I'm just trying to like get the angle. I think I got this backwards.
Okay,
If I turn this around,
down into that tie.
yeah, yeah.
Go anywhere.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that, but I mean,
Okay.
you know, walking around with it and stuff,
Oh, yeah, that's
I'm just getting a feel for it.
As long as you get me in there, that's all I care.
That's it.
I got my Israeli flag here.
Yes. But now it's like shaky. I don't know. That was horrible stuff we were seeing. Right? It's horrible stuff we were seeing on the news.
Yeah, there's nothing new.
No. They're saying tomorrow might be something big in the United States.
Remember down in D.C.? You went to D.C.?
I went to D.C. for Ashley Babbitt's birthday.
Right, yes, yes.
So I was there with a mother and other patriots that go down there every night to the DC Gulag.
Okay.
And we laid flowers, and then we got harassed by a couple, if you want to call them Antifa or whatever you want to call them. Pain in the asses, that's a good word.
Yeah.
A pelican and a commissioner. I think it was Pelican and the Penguin. So it was good to see everybody.
So that's good.
We had cake and it was nice, and sang happy birthday, and it was good to see everybody. We went to the Capitol, we laid the flowers down.
Oh, good.
So I was just disappointed that Trump didn't come, because he was supposed to sit down and discuss who's going to be the next speaker and who's going to be nominated, and he decided not to make it.
No, well, he endorsed, oh God, that's the guy who won, the other guy.
Jim Jordan?
Yes.
So
I had
Jim
thought
Jordan.
he's was a strong candidate. I thought he would have been good. First, my thing said he would have gotten Trump in there. He would have got everyone that was like Biden, all the ones out, because he would have had that power.
Yeah.
You know.
He's
But
very good at like cross-examining people,
yeah.
you know, getting those good clips.
But I have a feeling that he might be right now in fear of his own well-being.
Well, I saw that Scalise doesn't really have it, and it may go back to Jim Jordan.
Oh, okay, that would be a good thing.
That's what last I saw, was that he doesn't have the votes and they think Jim Jordan would. So I don't know.
But I thought Scalise already got in.
Well, Scalise was nominated, but I don't think, if they did the vote, which I haven't really paid too much attention today, but if they did the vote today, he didn't have the vote. So I wonder if they just, sometimes they just feel around and say, all right, do we have enough votes based on what we know, instead of actually doing the vote. So if they don't have enough votes, they don't bring it to the floor, you know?
Oh, okay. I was under the impression that he only was doing people who have been posted. So we finally got somebody as a speaker. But you know, there's a lot of miscommunication when it comes to politics.
Right, well it says, like yesterday was saying that, you know, Steve Scalise has won but it's like the nomination, so people think right away, oh, he won the House.
Right,
No,
right.
he just won the nomination to run for the House.
Okay.
Breaking news 4 hours ago. Steve Scalise is expected to drop out of the race for Speaker, and Jim Jordan could jump back in if he withdraws. So that was reported 4 hours ago.
It's getting turned back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah.
The other news that I had seen, because I haven't watched too much TV anymore.
Good. Don't watch that TV. Throw it out the window. Put it in the microwave.
Santos, they're really coming down on him.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, I knew they hated him,
Yeah.
but I don't really see too much from him. I saw he was at like a council meeting recently in New York, so he did the right thing there. I've seen him personally down at the Tent City Food Mart. I've seen him down there.
Oh, okay.
So, and then when I seen him at the Trump indictment in New York City, they were all over him, the press, they were yelling at him, screaming at him.
Yeah, but they were doing this kind of now getting the fraud of the campaign money that he had gotten.
Yeah.
It's saying that he misusing it somehow.
Right, campaign fund, misuse campaign fund, okay. So I got another one here that says the death toll rises to 27, I guess as far as Americans in Israel.
Oh, okay.
27. I'm just looking through Twitter here, looking at some stuff. And then this Bob Mendez stuff is heating up. The guy from New Jersey got caught with the gold bars and the money. He got caught in Jersey for, I guess, taking payoffs or something like that. And then now he's getting caught with something. Oh, I guess he didn't declare that he was a foreign agent. Oh, but that's also what Hunter Biden does. So obviously it's not on him.
Hey, listen, we put a non-American as a president when Obama got in. He was, a Nigerian.
A non-American is president.
Yeah, well, they said he was born supposedly in Hawaii, but then they were showing that was all fraud, scratched, tampered with on his certificate, because they don't do a birth certificate there.
Right. But
I know he is definitely Nigerian, because that's what his father was. His whole family, his family, is all from Nigeria.
Right.
He lived with his grandmother.
Yeah.
And they were, and both his wife and Obama, they were Marxists.
Right. Menendez and his wife accused of being foreign agents. So the guy, Senator Bob Menendez from New Jersey, who was taking bribes, payoffs, accused for Egypt, agents for Egypt.
Oh, God. Well, we had that congressman who was dating the China spy woman, right?
Yeah.
And they get away with it all.
Yeah.
If we were to do something like that, we would be already in jail. Locked up, no questions about it. They get away with it all.
ICE admits record 5.7 million migrants in the U.S. Biden wants to provide medical services and housing to all of them. I heard there was 7 million.
They probably don't even really know. They just guess. They're going by every day, thousands of people every hour, donkeys.
Yeah. There's a lot of live streamers down there that show them coming into it. And the bullshit about building a wall. Walls only work if you enforce it.
True, absolutely. That's of course,
Yeah.
There was a video of where the police were actually cutting the barbed wire that was put up by them. Yeah, coming this way.
But they welded open the fences in the wall. They welded open the gates. So that was done like a month or two ago. They welded them open.
They're welding them open.
So like you said, you could build as much wall as you want as long as you leave the door open. It don't really matter. Yeah, I don't know. So they can't come to a consensus on Steve right now. Steve's beliefs.
Okay. Well, they probably have time still. Because they're not actually doing any work as far as bills or anything like that.
Right, so now they're pushing them, going, the only way we could get the funding through is if we nominate a House Speaker. So if they want to provide funding to Israel, they need the Speaker of the House to be decided on. So that's going to be the next, it's Matt Gates' fault. He's the reason why we can't move anything forward.
Yeah.
He screwed everything up,
But, I had thought also that you can't go to war unless Congress okays it. I don't know how sound or true that is. But that's what I've always heard. So,
Seems like you could do a lot. When you got the media on your side, you can do whatever you want.
so many people on our Facebook are so concerned about World War III. I don't think World War III is actually going to happen. That's my question.
Well, what is World War III?
Well, World War III, after World War I, when all the nations are fighting against a superpower.
But there was different, there was a couple of them, you know what I mean? Right? It wasn't just Germany.
No, Italy had Stalin, right?
Mussolini,
Yeah, and then Stalin was also
Hitler, whoever the hell was in Japan.
and then Japan. That was the world war that we were fighting.
So you had China, Iran, Russia, possibly North Korea.
Yeah.
And I guess what it comes down to is they did attack Israel, right? But they won't say it's Iran. They say that Iran helped Hamas
Right,
do it,
exactly,
right?
exactly.
But if Iran attacked Israel, then everyone would have to get involved, from what I understand, as the UN, United Nations. So when you attack one country, you attack the rest of them. That, to me, would be a world war, brother.
Right. Yeah, I really don't put my faith in the United Nations because,
But that's how they wanted to play it. And that's how they were going to play it with Zelensky, but they wouldn't let him in. If he wanted that so that everyone else had to get involved. So he wanted to be a part of the UN once the fighting started.
Hey, there he is. Good. How are you?
Not bad.
Well,
I like your notation.
Yes.
You write things. You write things in very
Oh.
short form.
Oh, okay. Yes.
I like that.
I try, I have a tendency of opening my mouth too soon sometimes. Put my foot in my mouth. Yeah.
But you hit it right on the head today.
I tried. Well, you know what it is? I have this belief that the Spirit speaks within me, and I just put down what I'm thinking. When I was talking with Israel, they're responsible for what's happening. The Jewish people here all elected Biden, right? So,
majority.
So if you talk to a lot of the temples and stuff, their mindset is still support.
I think a lot of gives a shit.
Well, what did he do for Israel?
You basically love the policies, not the man. You don't have to love him.
Yeah, right.
But then,
It's not about a man, it's about a movement.
I'll tell you, my sister worked for him in the Plaza Hotel. She was a controller. In other words, she was head of the accounting area. She to work for his wife Ivana
Right.
back in the 80s and 90s. She said he was a gentleman. I mean, he wasn't talkative. He wasn't like a guy that he didn't like to mix it up with the help, but he was respectful.
Right.
You know, because I didn't like him. When I heard he was running, I said, no way.
Yeah, I never really paid attention to him.
Well,
What's
pay
going on?
attention now.
You got here and wanted to talk to somebody.
All right.
There's a reason. Her and Johnny are stuck in traffic close enough to be able to.
Device disconnected. Device connected. Group of people will.
Yeah, let's go. Save the whales. We gotta save ourselves.
Today there's things disappearing that are required. Hundred having to stop.
I don't like this thing.
With just my children and my wife.
This thing sucks. I do not like it.
Cause the flag used to stand for freedom. And now they're trying to take that away. We're gonna make America great again. We're gonna set our country free from the destruction by the poor. Taking freedom away.
Save the whales. Yes, you all put up the documentary for J6. That was awesome. Part 2. I live streamed yesterday as best as I could, but it wasn't very good with the reception. So at the Bronx Zoo, it was pretty good. Thank you very much to Rita for taking us out there, and I would have never went there.
From the suffering Detroit down to
New York to LA. We're going to be in Florida. I'm sorry, we're going to Pennsylvania tomorrow. So hopefully, who knows, I may not even make it to Pennsylvania. I might get blown up on the LA. High security tomorrow.
احرق انا ليك صوت ومحرق.
Hello, Ladima. It's crazy. New York Post footage. Rep Mackgate said on X, FAFO, F around and find out. Floridians are armed, we won't be intimidated. Some are even warning that Americans stay indoors on Friday, and the Israeli government is warning Jews around the world to stay away from protests. Be wary on Friday. Get those tinfoil hats ready. Nah, you gotta, I don't know, what do? You stay home tomorrow? I don't think you should stay home tomorrow. Are you gonna stay home tomorrow? Are you gonna stay home tomorrow and stay scared? No. You're gonna put your mask on and you're gonna march right. Yes. That's right. That's good, Ladima. Yeah, I gotta drive through New York City and you gotta drive through DC tomorrow. Cops said no tent. Spray and pray, you're saying? When's he flying, Aladima?
Anything extra will be used to make other videos like this. We love you. Trump 2020. Thanks for your help. One bold colors, red, white, and blue. America IC, making the day in the last absolutely brave and fun. When I saw those guys on the boats, on their knees, I mean, that sends a picture about America that I haven't seen ever before. Woken up, a group of people, you know, that is not ignorant. And Donald Trump, to me, is the last hope for America.
At the Brooklyn College in support of Hamas terrorists, I spotted multiple anarchists, Antifa members dressed up at Palestine protesters. Yeah, I wonder if it's a false flag. I wonder if, like, if they're gonna have BLM and that crap to dress up as Palestinians or whatever, and you know, stop burning shit down.
Feel like they've been ignored. I know that's a fact. They feel like this country has let them down, and the left has hijacked, and some of the right has hijacked our nation. So this is what Donald Trump answers to. It's not anger, it's love of country. I think all of the media is getting it wrong.
Are you gonna be scared tomorrow? Good. Are you gonna be scared tomorrow? The jihadists are coming.
They're unbelievable, huh?
I'm starting to think, if anything, it'll be Antifa and BLM people dressed up. You know?
That's the problem.
That's the problem. False flag.
Hopefully all the cops will be around.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're activating the police in New York City tomorrow.
We were in the city yesterday. A lot of activity on Broadway.
Yeah.
No problems, but you know.
Yeah, there was something in Manhattan College today where they were fighting and everything. So there was more protests today. I was in D.C. I didn't see anything 2 days ago.
Really, yeah?
I didn't see any flags, nothing about a White House, nothing about on the mall, nothing.
That's huge. If you watch this program, you'll know we have a generational low for unemployment, an all-time low for African unemployment. That's the strong. Treat the word impossible as nothing more than motivation. Relish the opportunity to be an outsider. Embrace that label. Being an outsider is fine. Embrace the label. Because it's the outsiders that change the world.
I just want to thank the Bellmore Patriots. See what they do down there. They go down there, they talk to the police, they work it out. They got to figure out how they're going to do this. If the cops don't like something, they try to fix it. There's a lot that goes into putting on this little event, you know. And you know, you'll be the one responsible if something happens, so it's always good to work with the police when you're doing events like this and rallies. We've seen when things get out of hand. That stupid kid that went to New York City to give away PlayStations, and the next thing you know, the kids are rioting through the streets of New York. Well, that's on that guy. He brought everyone there, right?
Things are not always fair. You will find things happen to you that you do not deserve and that are not always warranted. But you have to fight, fight, fight. We are all Americans, and we are all united by one shared destiny. So I'm asking everyone to join us.
So Kara Cashinova and John Tobacco should be on their way here. There was an accident, so they're trying to get through the traffic right now. You know how it is. Everybody's coming out of work right now. AuditNewYork.com.
Results or resistance. Vision or vengeance. Incredible progress or pointless destruction. Tonight I ask you to choose greatness. I am to embrace this renewal and make this great. Seize this moment. Believe in yourself. Believe in your future. And believe once more in America. I will fight for you with every breath in my body, and I will never, ever let you down. Forgotten man, forgotten woman. You're not forgotten anymore.
Get your gun. Hello. Freedom Jeffrey.
I like your hat.
How you doing?
Good, how are you? Good. Good. The hat. Got big hair.
Yeah. What's going on tomorrow?
I know, my son works in the city. I should go in.
Israelis should stay home in America, and then maybe, put a few weeks on the way.
Everywhere?
Are they really going to say they're going to do something? I don't know.
They're so nuts.
Yeah.
They're nuts. They're just crazy.
Yeah. There's so much stuff going on.
Oh my God. They,
Nonetheless, it was a sneak attack. It was disgusting to happen.
it was so disgusting. I ran into a guy and we were picking up
Our country
and the guy
ready.
knows I have that I stand for Israel He said he just came back 2 weeks ago. His cousin.
But it was saying like 27 Americans.
Americanism, not globalism, will be our credo.
I need my horn. Illegals for Trump. Illegals for Trump. Uh-oh, here it comes. Yeah, it's a very nice day. It's like perfect weather. I thought it was going to get a little colder, but the sun's out. It's nice. Woo! People are starting to show up. Hello.
Save America!
Oh, no, you're going to be different.
So anyone who looks at my community posts knows that there's a woman who does news feeds on Culture Club USA on YouTube. She's the one in the white right there with the microphone and the hat. So we'll probably talk to her later, but you should go subscribe. See if we can get her some subscribers. She does a very good job. She does the production and everything. So a lot of shorts, a lot of videos, 5-minute videos, 20-minute videos. I think the shorter ones are better. Gives you a little like update on what's going on, you know. 20 minutes was a little bit long, but
I bought and I'm wearing it. My thing. I wore yours, but now it's getting a little chilly. So, but I can get a car. Yeah, I know. Okay, let's go back to it.
911 has been receiving an alarming amount of calls due to unattended and suspicious bags. People have been very nervous due to these terrorist attacks in Israel and due to the leader of Hamas calling for terrorist attacks throughout the world. Please don't leave your bag laying on the floor. Have them with you at all times. But if you see something, say something, because that's what's going to happen. Keep your rifle by your side. We don't talk about that third. Order that pizza. Better red than dead. We don't talk about that third. What happens on Restream stays on Restream. Nice. Dylan Mulvaney named Woman of the Year. That's breaking news. Trans influencer Dylan Mulvaney named UK Magazine's first ever Woman of the Year. First.
And be counted. We were founded as a land of the free. Let's put our hands up. Cover our hearts and pledge the flag of the take this country
Hey Jeffrey, can I get you to sign this petition? It's for a redress of a grievance. We're trying to get that audit for the 2020 and the 2022 election. Yep. And this is basically what it says. I'm a resident of New York State, and we're petitioning Kathy Hochul and some of the other legislators and elected officials for this audit here. You can read it, or you can go to Audit NY and get a copy of it. If you want to read it now, take a look at it.
I'll put it. I'll show people.
All right, and then I'll go around and get the signatures.
Yeah, let's do the photo.
All right, so take a good look at it. There you go.
Petition for redress of grievances submitted pursuant Article 1, New York State Constitution. Hereby state that I am a New York citizen, New York State citizen, that's me. Good standing with federal and state taxes. I paid my taxes. Petition to be sworn. Open source order. Yeah, look at those numbers. Yeah. Take a second, look at that. Screen grab that. Ridiculous. So I'm going to sign this.
Thanks, Jeff. And
thank you.
All right, thanks. My name is Patrick. We're with New York Citizen Audit, and we're just looking for before I start the
Anyone in New York, you want to go check this out and you want to sign up? These are the only people fighting for New York State right now, so I would check them out if I were you. What's that shirt say?
End Jew hatred.
Why do people hate Jews?
I don't know.
Because I don't know. I don't get
They
it.
hate themselves.
At the end of Schindler's List, what'd they say? They said, you want to go that way? They said, they don't like you. Yeah, you're going to go this way? No, they don't want you there either. That's what they said to him, right? And they settled on a place, right? Isn't that what happened? I don't really know much about it, to be honest. But I just know that they're very much hated. And we saw that over the weekend. Yeah.
And then in the city, there was Jews that were supporting Palestine.
Really?
Yeah.
It's in every city.
They're
were
sickos.
protesting.
Yeah, but she's saying that they're protesting, against themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't know.
That
It's
makes no sense.
religious. It's a religious war. I mean, I don't know what it is.
I couldn't get on the one in Australia, Sydney, Australia, where they're saying gas to do it.
Yeah.
What the hell says these things?
I heard about that.
Come on, who says these things? Come on.
Yeah.
Crazy. That's crazy stuff.
Sick.
It is.
I don't get it.
And then the question is, do you just, annihilate the other side? That's the question. Is it,
There's a lot
you
of
can't,
controversy.
listen, you can't knock hatred out of people. I don't know. You can't,
No.
you know what I mean?
No.
If someone hates someone, and that's a strong word, then I don't know what you could do to that. You know what I mean?
These people have been fighting forever.
And that it'll never end. But something's got to stop.
In this country, they're grooming the young people.
Right.
That's all young people. They're young.
Right. And we see the influencers like AOC saying, I'm with Palestine. So,
Then go there.
They're being influencer for the young.
Right.
So I don't know.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? They're still saying hate, just hate a different side, that's all. Yeah. Where's your buddy? Oh, come on, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. All right.
Jimmy, what's up there?
So everyone's showing up. I don't know the story. I don't know how it happens. I don't understand that, I just know that it was enough to gas Jews and kill them and use them as slaves, and I thought we were done with all that, but I guess not. It rages on. We pay for a defense system. I think it's called the Iron Dome. I never really followed it. Even with Trump, it's just, all right, Trump's doing his thing over in Israel or whatever. It just didn't affect me. Trucks are very nice. That truck is so nice. You could see underneath. You could see the horns down low there. See the horns sticking out in the bottom? Giant train horns. It's crazy. It's got the speakers on the back, all the lights. It's got all the graphics on the side. It's a dually. That thing must be at least 100 grand. I think it's even lifted beyond what it comes from the factory. So with the roll bar on the back, that 80s type style, it's crazy. It's a beautiful truck. It's nice when it's going through the Midtown Tunnel too. It looks good. You were at the People's Convoy?
Oh, yes, I was.
Yes, I like that shirt.
Thank you.
Got a lot of people watching that were there.
Yeah, it was one of the best moments of my life.
Really?
Being surrounded by all these patriots.
Yeah.
It was really inspiring. Whatever happened after, but
right.
we do what we can and just keep standing up for liberty and truth.
Yes. I heard from a lot of people that went there and was just happy to meet like-minded people.
Yeah.
And it was just so nice to get together and go, oh, there's, people, when they go to work, everyone's like, oh, Trump's so bad, because that's like they're all in a cluster together, and that's what you got to go along with it. Otherwise, you may be shunned at work, Exactly. So they go, at least I could go somewhere and meet the people that think the way that I do, and that's what it was to me. So I drove all the way to Maryland, and checked everybody out there, went around D.C. It was a good time. So, and I met a lot of people ever since then. So it was a good time. So it was cool to see that shirt out. Cool.
All right. Glad you were there too.
Yeah. Where you going? It's a bathroom break. Yeah, I removed the one with Ashley, so the Ashley Babbitt birthday, I removed that today because I feel if I leave it up too long, they're going to give me a strike for whatever reason, So I'll probably put up some clips tomorrow, and that way people could see like the laying of the flowers and probably some of the vigils. So I'll do that tomorrow. I didn't have enough time today. Tomorrow I got to get ready to get out. I got to drive to Pennsylvania through the terrorist attacks.
Tomorrow, car show, last one. Car show's on tomorrow's the last day. Hands on deck, because tomorrow's showing nice weather.
Nice weather, yeah.
A lot of police here. No attacks.
Anything to bring them down, I'm with you.
Yeah, we need to release the tapes for J6 because it's really ridiculous. Yes. And it's always a pleasure to see Mama Mickey and Nicole and Glory B and everyone else that's there. It's always a pleasure to see them. I haven't been there in a couple months, so it was nice to go down there. I half figured I wouldn't see Trump or whatever else, and I got to see Brooks, so it was a good time. And then I was able to come back and meet one of my followers who has been trying to get a hold of me and trying to hang out with me, so we finally did. We went to the Bronx Zoo. I think it was a good time. No one seems to be that interested in it, but I thought it was pretty cool. I hadn't been there, so I think it was nice. It was a good couple days off. Do I think Jim Jordan will be the House Speaker? I think he's got the best shot. The question is, will the Democrats put a wrench in that and just keep complaining that the Republicans screwed everything up? That could be a game that they like to play. Tomorrow, I forgot my thing. Saturday, October 14th, 1 to 5 p.m., Kings Farm, Springville Road, Quarryville, which doesn't look like it's too far from Lancaster, so we might go mess with some Amish, push over some horses or something. Peggy and Cheryl are Patriots of Lancaster County hosting 8 amazing speakers from the Freedom Caucus. Special guest speakers. So I'm going there to support my friend who's going to be working with this event. This is Clarida event. Patriots from Lancaster, Berks, Montgomery, Delaware, and Chester counties. Harrisburg. Yeah, Harrisburg is what the capital of Pennsylvania. So before that, please note time change. Speakers are starting at 1 p.m. We are still meeting at Granite Run Mall, the old Sears, I guess, and plan on departing at around 11 a.m. So we're going to jump in that convoy at 11 a.m. and we're going to go outside of Lancaster where this event is. We will be picking up any Chester County people at 11:30 a.m. near Longwood Gardens. There will be a food truck available at the event as well. Hope to see you all there on the 14th. So yes, that's going to be in Pennsylvania Saturday. So I'm going to head there tomorrow after work through all the bombs and the missiles. How's it going? Not live on Rumble? That's strange. I set it up too. I set up Rumble. I must have done something wrong. Come some more people. Yeah, thank you for letting me know. I did set it up, so I'm not sure what happened there. Oh well.
This is your new phone?
Yeah.
What is it? Say something.
It's the new one.
You didn't want to get the 15?
Yeah.
Oh, you have the 15? Oh, I thought you were going to use the 15 for your filming.
No, from what I've seen, this phone is better. The S23, 20, whatever the hell it's called.
How much did it cost you to get a new phone after what happened last time?
Like 1,200?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt sorry for you last month.
Yeah, it sucked because I just got the new screen.
Yeah.
But that phone was almost 2 years old now.
Wow.
Mike! Come on over.
Oh, you remember Wendy, right?
There's the hat.
Hey, what's going on?
Jeffrey.
How you doing?
I always know when they're doing something because your live stream pops up.
Oh, someone else's birthday too here.
Who would like to do shadows? Yeah. I get that. But what if it was set up that
Everybody, we're going to do a birthday cake for wedding right now. Everybody, come on in. Everybody, come on in. Wendy's 20th birthday. Celebrate her 20th birthday.
Oh, I don't like this stand.
Are you ready, everybody? Happy
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Wendy. Happy birthday to you.
Are you one? Are you two? Are you all right, you get this shit out.
2 birthday cakes in 1 week.
They don't have to.
I know you.
I like this.
Long Island MAGA Patriots on Facebook.
So you can pay now, or you can pay or you can do it down payment. No problem. All right.
Come on, guys, take. Come on in.
Yeah, and news, science about freedom definitely. We have a couple of yeah. I want to go home.
My daughter.
I said to my husband today, I don't care what's going on.
Albany is one of the most. Isn't New Albany? Yeah.
That I don't know.
But my son has a Trump flag in American family. He's got minorities. Of course, but like, I said I'll get training for USA to come there, and he's like, the other kid, the big patriot, and he had Candace Owens up there. Vinny Cole is like, Ma, you know what? I want to got you on real life. I'm like, I'm sure. He got her to go up there.
Wait, was that the one when he was speaking and the girl got up and said,
how can you tell me my, and she goes, that's a statement, that's not a question.
yeah,
I just watched her.
like,
Here you go.
get a backbone or something?
Take,
Wear a
take.
helmet, wear a helmet. She said, wear a helmet. I'm too pregnant for this. I might have been, actually I was trying to figure out if that's, I don't know if that's what that's for. I don't know.
Okay, so what's that?
Yeah, she was just pregnant. And the girls were so dumb about it. You need to get a helmet and then you go for pregnant. Yeah. And the next girl, like, she said next question, and the next girl goes like,
Just like
Yellow cake. Moses ate bread, water.
I love when she comes over because I have two paintings of her 10 years ago. I asked my parents, how How the fuck are you made up? I'm good for now. Thank you. She's a fucking snowflake. And then I'm like, okay.
It's pretty good. It's birthday cake. Birthday cake. No, what do they call, like confetti cake, right? It's got like the sprinkles baked into the cake.
You're 30 years old. You already have that.
He's actually left.
Nancy Pelosi said, "Let them eat cake."
Listen, I got all this. Yeah, I would stop on the cake. Everybody still hold the plate so nobody knows where the garbage is.
Yeah, where's the garbage?
Nobody's looking.
Where's the garbage?
She went to go see.
Oh, all right. Oh, it's all right. Oh.
Right there in the back. They put them on the plate.
He's got everything.
They want to put stuff.
There's our sign man right there.
Yeah. Well, I'll put you involved with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. Like we were just saying, that this is a place to meet up with like-minded patriots, especially close to home.
So which election are they referring to?
This is a nice showing for a Thursday afternoon after work.
Yeah, but which
It's awesome.
the governor was 2021.
Speakers are on their way. They're stuck in traffic, so
No, they're not here for us. They're here because
it didn't even really start yet. It's still legal. We're surrounded by police, but I think they're here for our protection. I hope they're here for our protection. There she is. It's Cara Castronovo. Buy some cake. Well, there's another birthday coming up, but I think this weekend's the time to celebrate it. I gotta buy some raffles. How you doing?
Hey, thank you. That's a great idea.
What does that mean right there? Why is that like a rainbow color? For kitty litter. What the hell is going on? Thank you very much, Cool Roy. That's amazing. Thank you so much for the stupid super chat. Stand for our God-given freedoms. Absolutely. There's U-Haul's favorite girl right there.
I know, I do.
Saturday, this guy working. Missing money for himself. Panhandle.
It's a presidential limo.
What is this? Oh, money.
Can you do it? $20. Just get 20.
Get some coaxes in the front, get some triax in the back.
Oh, that was good. There you go.
President's here.
Yeah, he's in the bag. What'd you do? I smell it.
It's not alcoholic.
I smell something.
Yeah, right.
I smell something.
Go look in the car. I smell something. It's not alcoholic.
Better get a refund.
I got the wrong beer.
Better get a refund.
I know.
I will come back because you have my stuff, but I will try and come back before it's over.
Okay.
I'm going to try and come back. My stuff is up.
Okay, let's go.
Mike.
Guys, you doing 50-50? Didn't do 50-50? Anyone want to do? One ticket, 2, 3, 5.
You want me to see you? You want me to talk to you?
Oh, you want to talk?
Talk on camera?
Guys, you want to buy 50-50? You guys want to do 50-50? I have the mixture. Darling. All right.
Pick me a winner.
Come out loaded.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Don't give him the Drink. You sign up petition? You did, right? You want to sign up petition? Okay, good. That's what we need. We need more presence online too. So if you can anything repost it automatically. Well, this, if you want to go to audit, you can get all this. But this we need right now. Right? So people can take a look at it. Know we're on thing. All right, thank you. Again.
I just want to make sure the sound works. Thank you. So I was connected with that guy to do my
Yeah.
He told me that he's going to come back here.
Obviously, you're not going to know what that
That'll hit home, man.
I mean, it would have been nice if we could really dig down like we did in Virgil.
supposed to be a real rally in the story. Unfortunately, but at least people are here.
Good luck, my friend. Stay well.
That's
That was the library. I hope so. I said get an audit on that. Absentee ballots. Get an audit on that. They have no signature check. They have no ID check.
What's up, buddy? What's going on? But then again, they are.
That's why you got removed too. That was the way to get people with integrity out of the party. Every single thing, we have healthcare, firemen, sanitation, all that name.
Hey guys, Abby States here. Got bad news. I tried to live stream or at least test to see if I can use a GoPro, which has the feature. The drawback is that as you can see from the
no local basis. They arrest them. No, they arrest them. Dismiss the charges. The false arrest. They did restrict that. 3 hours in the I had a question that you got about take them to court yourself. Lawyers are not that's what you do. Please wait. I'm scared to admit that you did something wrong. And then
Benjamin Netanyahu has condemned Hamas. He unloads verbally on Hamas yesterday. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has condemned Hamas' brutal attacks against Israel, describing the assault, I love this, he is out of phrase, and quote, a mistake of historical proportions.
Israel is at war. We didn't want this.
You don't say.
And you gotta go into the restaurant. Because they're the ones that make you right. Does that mean I'm not still? You don't know your job. Right? So we're in the edge of what you're right? They didn't even fucking read it. Okay? Because if you break the first 2 damn things, you know that I can't touch these things.
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
See who's inside?
There's 2 of them.
See who's inside this one?
No. Is it Biden?
Yep.
Is he a skeleton?
Yeah.
Is he holding an ice cream cone? I nailed it.
Why, you saw this one before?
I saw it online. I seen the setup inside.
Oh yeah, he's right there. It's the skeleton.
But we went to the city a few times with him.
Yeah.
He's even got holes in his head.
With this, that's Joe Biden right there.
Skeleton Biden. Yeah. Yeah, I did. How you doing?
Take a picture?
So I saw it, yeah. It's all good.
You can open it up, you can get a nice picture.
Yeah, you want it?
I don't know if the sun looks for it.
Got the ice cream, right?
Right, you got plenty of ice cream. You want this ice cream?
Jesus Christ. Thank you. Impeach him. We gotta keep people from voting for him. People are so stupid. Got a lot to do tonight. Got to do laundry, take everything out of my car, put my flags and everything, my hood wrap, throw that in the truck. So I got a lot going on for the weekend. Laurel, Maryland. Nothing really in Pennsylvania, but around it. New York. What the hell does it say? This is it. background?
That's don't think of it.
Yeah.
You know how you know somebody and he's on one. He's on the news.
Is this going to be a segment on the show?
Oh yeah, usually puts everything together on his show at night. I think Saturdays at 10 or something. Yeah. So we'll clip it together. You know, I think he introduces the clips and then he plays them all together.
It's a beautiful day. It's crazy. Getting at the convention was, I was watching the parade. Yeah.
I don't know who's a good artist.
Over there with a bike scout.
Yeah, they're the ones planning this shit. FBI, CIA. I had it up here. It was on Facebook. That was just telling you where the cells are. So most likely that's probably where the attacks will be. New York City, Florida. I mean, listen, with everybody coming into the country, it makes sense.
He's a painter, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure where it is. I don't know. It's somewhere on Facebook.
Probably head out. I went to we actually did that.
That's right. This is it, right? This is the attacks. This is what we're going to do leading into the election. We're going to attack America. We're going to let it happen. And we're not going to be able to have an election. I don't really want to be interviewed, but if you want to say something and plug your channel. Yeah.
Well, you have all my stuff because you found me.
Right, but if you want to tell them who you are.
But you were my first Facebook follower.
Right.
Okay. I'm going to get in front of the camera this time.
So.
Is it rolling? It's rolling.
It's always roll.
You're always rolling.
Yes.
And I'm a huge fan of you.
Thank you.
I see all your live streams, and we are new. I'm DeBrava with Culture Club USA. Please come follow us. America First, and it's a YouTube channel, so follow our YouTube. It's YouTube at Culture Club USA, America First.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
So I'll put that link in the chat.
Thank you.
Yep.
See you soon. No, I love your stream.
Thank you.
See it, and then I'm like,
Yeah, I watch your stuff in the day.
He's
I
like,
see you at the zoo. Like, yeah, was it yesterday or the day before? It's like,
one of my followers has been trying to get me out, so she finally said, I'm in town, why don't we go up here and check it out? So
yeah, I was
so cool.
I did that.
Yeah, you just pop up in the day when we're working, we just throw it up.
Yeah. We went to, I met my girlfriend, we went down to the vigil in D.C. for, the J6 vigil outside of the jail.
Yes, they do it
Every night from 7 to 9. At 9 o'clock they sing the national anthem on the phone with the prisoners inside. And then they've been doing that since August of 2022, every night. And I was there with Ashley Babbitt's mom, maybe laying flowers in Congress. So it was, and you also have people there that come down at least once a week, from what I understand, and heckle them and try to yell at them and tell them things. So it's crazy. You know what I mean? So.
And that's every night.
Every night, yeah. 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. every night. Every single night they put up the tents. If it's raining, they bring the stuff in on the sidewalk, they put it down, set it up. They got microphones and they call them and they put the microphone to the phone so they can speak to the prisoners inside. Yeah. And then they, if it's raining, they put up a tent, you know what I mean? They're out there in the cold, the rain, everything. So every night they got live streamers down there all streaming all the time. So yeah, it's good.
I'll have to check that on your page. Is it up yet?
It was up. I'll probably put the clips up because I got a strike already on YouTube for doing that. So it depends on what people say. They're talking the mic, so it's unfortunate. So I leave it up for a day or two and I take them down. It's on Rumble, things like that. So yeah.
Great.
Yep.
Thanks.
No problem. So yeah, hopefully, let me put that link in the chat. So that'll take you to one of the videos that she's on. So check it out. She does videos like every day, and she does shorts, and it's like a rundown of what's going on. So that's pretty good. Hey Ferg, what's going on? Cindy W.
Like that idea,
Hey,
Something's gonna give. With all these people coming in, something's gonna happen. It's undeniable.
Not a vegan. We love coffee here.
I mean, with the fact that everybody's saying that we got to be vigilant tomorrow, I'm pretty sure nothing's going to happen, but it's usually when they know something's on the horizon, but they don't tell us, and then they say, oh yeah, we thought something was going to happen after it happens. They don't usually tell us what's going to happen before it happens. That's not part of this simulation.
Today? Did they say, you just say stop. You just say stop. But I got about 6 of those today. It's right after the, it's so interesting. Right after the whole Israel thing, I figure everybody's like emotions. I don't know personally, but I know
But now, how does that work when you already signed a contract? Once that contract is signed, so you can't just say, oh, no, we're going to negotiate it. Same narrative, but different faces and different...
Everybody, please come by the truck. We got to start.
About to start? Gather around. We can't find the space.
Get out of this guy's camera. You're first up. Who said that? Who said that? Who cares? Mike, who cares?
Test.
They were having a bad day.
Battery out? Share it. I don't mind.
All right, everybody, welcome. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
This is a new one for me on the TV. Before we start, do we have any veterans here? I know I met one before. Can you guys come up, please? Any veterans? Veteran? Thank you.
Mike, where's Mike? Mike's a veteran. All right. Mike, where are you?
Mike here?
Mike, where are you? Mike, hey.
All right, well, we're going to start. If Mike comes, we'll send him up. We first want to give a round of applause to our veterans. And I wanted to ask if they would lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Do you guys mind that? You're not ready to talk?
We're going to improvise, guys. We're grassroots.
Where's the American flag?
Right there.
Right there. You got American flag. Right there. Mike, right?
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you guys for your service.
They're getting a pledge for you.
And before we bring up our first speaker, please come up. Come on up while you can. I just would also like to take a moment of silence for Israel right now and all the Israelis around the world who are suffering with this horrible devastation. So if everyone can just take a moment of silence and send prayers to all the people around the world right now. That broke up the sound. Alright, so, without further ado, we have our good friend, New York Citizens Audit here with us. We have Sue Gillian. He is the COO and Director of Legislative Affairs. They've been killing it out there for us, trying to uncover all the election fraud. New York Citizens Audit is a nonpartisan group of citizens dedicated to restoring and maintaining the essential founding American principles of sovereignty through honest, provable elections in New York and across the nation. So please give a round of applause to Steve, and he's going to fill you in on New York Audit.
All right. Thank you for that introduction. My name, like you said, is Steve Gillen. I'm with New York Citizens Audit. And what we are is we have 2,000 volunteers across the state. We started in 2021, and we completed an audit of the 2020 election. I'm sure many of you probably know of our information, or if you're not, the information that we found was terrible. All right, you have registrations for argument's sake. See, you're only allowed one registration when you sign up to vote in New York State. You could have multiple county registrations, but you can only have one New York State for the history of your voting rights. All right? That's federal law and that's state law. Now, in New York State, what we found in 2020, when we went in, we did extracting. We have professionals in data analytics, in computer science, and in accounting. And regular people are out here doing all this work. Now, what we found is that you have 2.4 million registration numbers attached to only 1.1 million people. That means there's 1.3 million people in the New York State database that have two voter IDs. All right? That's just one category. What we found in our researchers found, for argument's sake, just another data point. You had 300 in 2020. You had 338,000 more votes counted than people that voted in New York State in 2020. All right? We have categories all through that where we show without a shadow of a doubt that the New York State voter registration system is totally compromised. We call it, the NSA calls it, a total loss of control. So we did that audit back then in 2020. We started then going out and said, what are we going to do with this information? So in May of 2022, we supplied it to the New York State Board of Elections with petitions of over 6,000 signatures and said, here, this is wrong. Now people will say, your data is different than ours. The problem is it's their data. Okay, we foiled it from them. All that New York citizens audited was extract the numbers. So all these numbers aren't theirs. Now counties may argue and say their numbers is different than our numbers. That's a problem because according to federal and state law, those numbers should match. Because New York State Board of Elections database is the official record of election registrations in every state in the country. So how do we have such differences? So we went through that, all right? So now we went ahead and we're going to every town. Again, we have 2,000 volunteers. We're showing up at at town boards. We're presenting our data to them and showing them that there's a problem. What we're requesting these town boards to do is sign a resolution calling for a full end-to-end audit of the 2022 elections. All right, we're doing pretty good up in the upstate. We got 50 towns already that has signed. You know how many we got on Long Island? 0. All right, our team has been, is over there at the table, has been to every town at least 2 times. They've been to the Suffolk County Legislature, Ways and Means Committee, 5 times. All right? Nobody wants to touch this because they know that these problems exist, all right, in our database. So you cannot have, unless you meet federal and state law, you cannot certify an election. However, in 2020 and in 2022, they did just that. They certified the elections against federal and state law. So we're out here trying to educate everybody. We're out there going again to all of our towns in the whole state and giving them information and giving them the opportunity to turn around and represent us, the people. We elected them. We put them in. And we're asking them, represent us. We have a problem. Our data, you cannot argue with it. All right? We have 4 algorithms within the New York State database. Our chief researcher has been triple peer reviewed to prove that this information is accurate. So we have the data. We have their data. We have county data. We have also the algorithms issued with the peer-reviewed study and published in the Journal of Information Warfare, which is a very difficult journal to get into about cybersecurity, but we did it. So now we've been going around doing this. We then presented in, August 17th, we delivered to the New York State Board of Elections Division of Election Law Enforcement. We delivered 5 million lines of data that is on irregular voter rolls. We said we would like a response in 10 days. The response, they did not respond to us. What happened, all of a sudden, you folks probably all saw it in Newsday and on the radio, and it was on TV, many TV stations. It says, warning, election scam going on. People going door to door, impersonating themselves as New York State Board of Elections employees and intimidating voters. They did not name New York Citizens Audit, but the media picked up on it and started attaching our names to this. We have people that go out and they do research. We take the data that we found in the New York State voter rolls, and we go ahead and we check periodically around the state at certain properties to make sure that the information that New York State has is actually accurate. So we've done that. So we went ahead, as soon as that came out, we put out a press release. New York Citizens Audit said, we want to help in an investigation. We will do whatever you want us to do to help for this not to happen, because that's not right. Nobody should be going out there representing themselves as, the New York State Board of Elections. So, no response. So that happened on the 17th, and, we were like, this isn't too good. Now all of a sudden, we watch on September 6th, we watch an open meeting of the New York State Board of Elections Commissioners meeting. In that meeting, they said that we have to go on offense against this group, New York Citizens Audit. We will contact every mayor, every county executive, every legislator in the state and tell them, do not entertain these people. Do not sign this resolution calling for the end-to-end audit. And so we put out a press release. We're like, why would you be contacted? Why would you be going after us? And we know the reason they're going after us. Because we have the proof. We have the numbers, we have the documentation, we have the scientific backup that the New York State voter rolls are compromised. We cannot have a fair election in New York State until there is a full end-to-end audit. So then 2 weeks later, all of a sudden, at that meeting on the 6th, one of the commissioners asked, who are these people from New York Citizens Audit? Why are they doing this? The question was, what are we doing about it? That's what the commissioner asked. And the woman says, we contacted Homeland Security, we contacted the FBI, we contacted the state police. The commissioner turns back to the woman and says, what have they found? And she says, nothing. Nothing they found. But they're coming after us. Next thing we know, we get 2 weeks ago, from Letitia James, the Attorney General, we get a cease and desist order. So now they're coming after us for canvassing only because we have all the information that proves that the New York State voter rolls are totally gone, and that we need this audit to have the full and good election in 24. Now time's running short, all right? No crimes, we got 13 months. We have to fix this before the next round. So people ask, what are you doing about it? Again, 2 weeks ago, we filed with the FBI, with the DOJ, with the Department of Defense. We filed with everybody 5 million lines of data. Prove us wrong. Tell us where we're wrong, we'll go home. The time we all spend on this is crazy. All volunteers. Spending their own money to make these signs and everything else. But now it's a different story. The first leg of New York Citizens Audit was get the data. The second leg of New York Citizens Audit was to turn around and share it far and wide to get a grassroots effort to go to the towns, go to the legislatures, and then bring it to Albany. But we're ready to go to court. Because if we get no response, we have to go to court. And the only way we could go to court, because we're ready to go, we have our case all ready to go, we got our proof, we got our expert witnesses, we got everything. We need help, all right? We need more volunteers to go out there and join us, Long Island team. We need you to call your legislators, call your town board. You may know your town board. Say, why aren't you signing New York Citizens Audit resolution? All we're asking for you, our representative, who I voted for, I'm asking you to represent us and call for an audit. So that would be a great help. Great help to us. We could also, if anybody knows of organizations, American Legion, or whatever, civic organization, contact us. we will come and do a presentation. We will show them because we need people on board. We need as many people to know, and we need as many people to call their town, elected officials and their county elected officials and say we want this done.
We also then just filed a complaint with Congress. We're asking for a full investigation of Congress of the New York State Board of Elections, all right, and their lack of ability to go after us. But what we also need, we need funding. This is going to cost us $1 million to bring this to court. So if you have anybody, if you... Yeah?
We need $1 million to bring this to court, all right, because it's going to be a battle. But you know what, folks? The budget in New York State is $228 billion. They're going to fight us every way that they can to stop us from having a court order a full audit. So if any of you know people that may have a few dollars, I mean, I know I did for years. I gave money to the Republican Party for years, state, federal, county. I wish I had that money back, and I would be using it towards that $1 million. All right, so I would just like you to consider that a little bit. But otherwise, any help you can give us, go to our website, auditny.com. Over on the table, we do have some information. We actually have copies of the 2020 audit and the 2022 audit. But again, thank you for your time, and thanks for having me tonight.
Before we get the next speaker up, there's the last call right now for the 50-50. If anybody wants to buy a 50-50 ticket, the Bellmore Patriot table is straight ahead. Last call, we're going to call that number in a few minutes. All right, Jay, we're going to bring Madeline up now? Yes. Oh, Madeline's being interviewed right now.
Why don't we bring up...
Our night got all changed around.
Everything got switched around, sorry about that. Just they all got started.
Listen, we're grassroots. We fly by the seat of our pants.
Kara, can you go up real quick? Okay, let's get Kara Cashinova.
All right. We got Kara Cashinova, our good friend. So as many of you might have seen, Kara was just here with Johnny Tobacco from Newsmax. He's a good friend of ours. Kara has a very, very extensive past here. So Kara's a Newsmax and Gateway Pundit reporter, two-time Golden Glove boxing champ. She started celebrity fitness trainer for season 11 of NBC's The Biggest Loser. And she ran for local assembly for District 22 right here in Elmont, Long Island. She put up a good fight. She's a good friend of ours, so we're going to hand this over to her. She's got important information for us.
Hey everybody, thank you for coming out today. It's a beautiful night and I'm so glad to see people out. Watch Newsmax Wise Guys this weekend, so you'll probably this weekend and next weekend see some of the clips of all of you guys talking. This weekend we're doing actually a special episode on wind turbines. And I know this is a topic most people think is boring, but I'm telling you it's a very serious topic. Donald Trump has spoken out against offshore wind turbines, and people say he's, what is Donald Trump's problem? Why is he going on these rants about offshore wind turbines, killing birds and killing whales? Because he actually is on top of things before everybody else is. I bet you not. Raise your hand if you know that they're bringing these offshore wind turbines that are diabolical, demonic, and horrific to Long Island. Yeah, nobody knows. I was going to say the messed up thing is that they actually put the signs up letting the public know that they're happening after Labor Day, when nobody's at the beach. So they're saying they're going to build thousands of offshore wind turbines about 10 miles off the shore, so it's not very far, you'll see them. Each one taller than the Chrysler Building, on Long Beach and on Jones Beach. They are going to destroy the beaches that we grew up on. They're trying to save the environment by save the climate by killing the environment. This is all part of Biden's scam. He's a Green New Deal. These offshore wind turbines kill birds, they kill whales, they kill people. They're proven to cause cancer, and they're just horrific. The people in Long Beach are so upset right now because they're running the power wires right underneath their houses, and they're known to emit EMTs and cause cancer. So I just wanted to let you guys know about that, so you're aware of that, because most people don't know about these. I'm really against these wind turbines. A lot of people say that they're a threat to national security, and the people who own these wind turbines are foreign governments like Denmark, Norway, and China. So those are the people who are going to own these turbines, which I believe are going to be surveilling us. So tonight, actually, I'm going to a meeting about these turbines and fighting them. And please watch our show this weekend on Newsmax at 10 p.m. You'll see some of your own interviews. And then after that, we're doing 2 segments by an expert on these offshore wind turbines. And please get behind it. Trump is absolutely against it. We have to get him back in 2024 so he could, yes, Trump 2024! So he could pardon every single January 6th political prisoner, obviously, and so he could put an executive order down to stop diabolical wind turbines, and so he could make peace in the Middle East, because Joe Biden is doing a terrible job. So thank you everybody for listening, and pray again. One of the other issues I like to talk about is the January 6th prisoners. Go on the Gateway Pundit, read my articles. I talk about the January 6th prisoners all the time. A police officer named Sheriff McAfee from Tennessee was just found guilty on all court counts yesterday. He will be going to jail for decades, unless Trump pardons him. He was trying to help police that day, and he was trying to help a woman that was killed that day named Rosa Boylan, but the biased DC jury found him guilty anyway. So stop political persecution, please. Trump 2024. You can follow me on Twitter at Kara Kashinova. Can we do a Trump 2024? Trump, 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 Trump. I miss doing that chant, and I'm so glad he's running again. I don't care where he is. Well, how many times they invite him? I don't even care. I'm voting for him. Thank you so much, Sarah. And I'm sure she'll be back to give us an update on that soon. Thank you, thank you. So we're ready for Johnny now?
Yep, we're ready for Johnny.
All right, we got Johnny Tobacco, the host.
Okay, all right.
Wise Guys on Newsmax coming right up.
Woo! Where's the real man? Yes, we help him.
Hello, Long Island. How are you? I'm so happy I drove 3 hours to get here tonight, join you guys. But we're in a crazy time, that's for sure. And every time great patriots are getting together, if I can, I want to be there. I know my co-host Kara always wants to make sure the voice of the people is heard, and that's one of the things we try to do on Wise Guys. And this is like an interesting get-together because, you know, when Kara comes up, she's like a smorgasbord, you know? She can go from the prisoners to the windmills, you know? I'm like a one-trick pony. I make a few guinea jokes and throw in something smart that she tells me to say every so often. But, now, seriously, not about Wise Guys, not about Newsmax. As a regular American, a proud Staten Islander and New Yorker, I've been at the forefront of these massive battles with the migrant shelters in Staten Island. For those of you guys who are not following it, Staten Island's really the first place in the country that actually put a stick in the ground and said it ain't happening here, and we've been fighting. It has nothing to do with being on TV, it has to do with our kids, it has to do with our families, and not even in my own neighborhood. But I just got this feeling that probably a lot of you guys have, that this whole damn country is like upside down, that somehow or another 2 plus 2 don't even equal 4 anymore. And when it hit the shores of my little corner of America, Staten Island, New York, I said, I don't give a shit. And I told the people down there at the first rally we had 1,000 people. And I said, you know, like if you follow history, the generals kind of get together in the old days and say, all right, man, is this the hill we want to die on? Or do we retreat and regroup or whatever? And then the generals have to decide what the calculus of, how much life they could lose. But when they say, are we ready to die on the hill? Some people are going to die, and the generals know that. That's literally. But figuratively, in Staten Island, we said people are going to get arrested People are going to have their cars impounded. People are going to get beat up. It happens. We're in literally a fight, like Tucker Carlson said, between good and evil. And I know this. I don't hate migrants. I've said it many times at my rallies and my talks. I'm half Italian, I'm half Irish. I'm a gimmick, as they say. Okay? But people don't know in the in the 19teens, if you wanted to get a city contract to do paving or brick, you had to sign an agreement that you wouldn't hire any Italians and any Irish. So when I look back at my history, both grandfathers came from Italy. They came here at a time where there were different immigration policies, but they still had to have a person who they were going to live with. They had to go through some minimal checks to come through that they were safe. And I said in Staten Island, we're all proud ancestors of immigrants, people who just come here legally. There's a policy, there's a plan, there's a program. Do it. They assign them these bullshit names like asylum seekers, just like they call the terrorists over in Israel, and they say they're fighters. They're not fighters. They're not freedom fighters. They're not any of that. They're terrorists. If you're a fighter, you wear a uniform, you go by the Geneva Convention, there's actually laws, there's actually rules of war and engagement. These people don't abide by any of that stuff. So they want to change the lexicon on us. The greatest girl athlete in swimming just because he thinks he's a girl. And little by little, I start thinking about one of my favorite shows of all time, Seinfeld. A bizarro world. That's where we're in right now. Bizarro world. A lot of things are going upside down, but I come out here when Jay calls and the group calls as much as I can because I feel like you guys and girls and whatever you identify as are just like us in Staten Island, just like people in Manhattan. We all grew up one way, so our parents sacrificed for us. And innately, regardless of your political party or ideology, all of us want one thing, to leave this place a better place for our kids. And right now it's against us, but it's little meetings like this that get bigger and bigger that make sure we're still fighting. Because if we don't fight anymore, we're going to be dead on that hill and they're going to run us over. So God bless you all. Thanks for having me. I'll be back when you need me if I can.
Why hot pink sheet over here?
And Johnny's right, because back in the day they used to meet underground. Remember Prohibition? They tried to stop everybody. We gotta keep staying mobilized. That's why we come to this corner every Thursday for 3 years now. Here for the Bellmore Patriots. All right, next we're gonna bring a very special guest up here. Miss Madeline Graham from the city. She is the mom of a U.S. Army veteran who served in Afghanistan and who was fatally killed and is fighting so hard to bring justice since D.A. Bragg was too short on time. So I think this amazing courageous lady has had enough, and she's running for Congress in New York District 5. Oh, you're the best. Thank you. Oh, I'm so sorry. Last time I saw you, I remembered it was 5. Okay, it was now it's District 16. In New York City, she's taking them by storm. So if you know anybody out there, please tell them to get behind her. And we welcome you again to us. Thank you, Madeline. God bless America! God bless America! Heal our land! Because we're land of the free, and we're home of the brave. Black people, white people, brown people, Jewish people, Asian people, Italian people. We're all Americans. God bless America. We need to pray.
This is a time for prayer, to pray for peace.
What are your thoughts about what's going on right now in the Middle
Peace
East?
in our country, peace in our land, peace in our home, peace in our streets. I'm not here to preach to you today,
Thousands of Israelis passing away.
but I'm here to let you know that I just came from Manhattan. I work in Midtown Manhattan, and I'm telling you, the place is a cesspool. The place is a dump. People, their heads are on swivel. Trucks are everywhere. I've never seen so many big trucks. I've never seen so much traffic as there was today. All kinds of deliveries. They put out a warning about tomorrow for everybody. If you don't have to work, if you don't have to go into the city, to don't go into the city tomorrow. Because there's been some credible threats that have been made about these lone wolves who might carry out a terrorist attack tomorrow in Manhattan. So if you don't have to go anywhere near the city, don't go. I'm running for New York Congressional District 16 against Jamal Bowman, the fire alarm guy, the guy who pulled the fire alarm. That's who I'm running against. New York 16 is the poorest congressional district in the United States of America. We got Wakefield, Bronx, White Plains, Yonkers, New Rochelle, Rye. All of those little communities that have been neglected for decades. Although Bowman has only been the congressman for 1 year, whoever his predecessor was, for the years, have completely neglected that community. Dilapidated housing, failing school, extreme poverty, unemployment, illiteracy, abortion, crime. Everything that you could possibly think of is happening in those small communities. Then you have Scarsdale, which is a large Jewish community who hates Jamal Bowman because he thinks that he's too good to go into their community and speak to the people there. So I know that I have their vote. I'm running as a Republican. I'm a registered Republican, but I have conservative values. I believe in God, family, and country. As most minority people do. Believe in God, family, and country. I have a problem with my conservative and Republican brothers and sisters, however. I have to be honest with you, because this is the only way that we will come to some type of common ground and understanding. You must stop being so timid. You must stop being so afraid to reach out of your comfort zone. Minorities are true conservatives. You cannot be afraid to talk to black people and Hispanic people or poor people. I find it very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable when I go in and I try to talk to the Republican chair people and the Republican Party committees to get their endorsements. I don't feel like they look at me some type of way. I just feel that they're out of their comfort zone. I'm a different type of candidate. I'm gonna keep it raw. I'm gonna keep it real. I come from the hood. I'm a homicide victim. I'm also a mother of an accidental overdose victim who died with cocaine laced with fentanyl. I've been to jail. I've been on welfare. I lived in the projects. I've done it all. I can directly relate to the people in the hood.
What?
The key to the win is that black and brown vote.
My daughter's
The untouched vote. People who have not voted in decades
Yes, and one son.
are mostly
He's 13.
registered Republicans. But they have not voted because they don't feel that anyone represents them.
Have full scholarship.
I'm going in that community
Ranking top 3
like a gangster. I'm going in the laundromat. I'm going in the supermarket. I'm going in the senior center. I'm going where most Republican people are terrified to go. Even Jamal Bellman, as progressive as he is, Bellman thinks he's too good to step 1 foot in the hood. Like he's gonna come out with some poop on his shoe or something. I'm going where the people are. I'm gonna talk to them about the real issues that are happening in their communities. I'm not a politician. I'm a mother of a homicide victim who's mad as hell at all the stuff that I see happening. The way I was treated by the Manhattan criminal court system. Alvin Bragg dismissing murder and gang assault indictments against 2 of the people responsible for the murder of my son. But then he doesn't want to dismiss the murder indictment against the young Marine, Daniel Petty, who was protecting himself and others on the subway that day. He doesn't want to dismiss the indictment against Trump. But he can dismiss indictments against 2 of the people responsible for the murder of my son on video. So this is the kind of mess that we are dealing with all across the city, all across the state. We have a governor who is doing what she's told. We have a mayor of New York City, Eric Adams, who is a bozo. He's a bozo. He is a rich black man in a suit. A rich black man in a suit who don't give a damn about nobody but himself and his own political aspirations. We have Letitia James, who ran on getting Trump. She ran on getting Trump. Now she's trying to act like we can't Google it and pull up many, many, many videos of her saying that she's going to get Trump. We have a whole New York City Council that's filled with progressive lunatics that are destroying our city. Destroying it. We must get out that vote. We cannot be afraid to go into communities that we have never gone before and talk to people and get people who haven't voted in decades to vote.
Sorry about that.
You all can find me.
What's up, Johnny?
On WinBed, Brame for Congress. BRAME for Congress on WinBed. I don't understand why a person needs so much money to run for office. I don't understand why that's the first thing that comes out of everybody's mouth is money. I'm not trying to buy no votes. I'm trying to do my part as an American patriot to try to help communities that have been ignored and neglected forever. I know that I need money. I know that I need to do fundraisers. I know I need, finances to run a successful campaign. I'm not doing too bad either, by the way. I only announced 3 weeks ago. My website will be up soon, so everybody can go and see clips of things that I've done over the past 5 years. Go and see what my platform is, my policies that I would like. to bring. But I appreciate everybody inviting me here. This is my third time for the Bellmore Patriots. Okay, and I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys inviting me, you know? So, with nothing further to do, one more time, everybody give me a strong God bless America. 1, 2, 3. God bless America. Heal our land. Heal our land. All right, guys, we are going to wrap up. Thank you for hanging tight. I know we're running late. We are going to pick the number now. We collected $207, and thank you very much. So 105 is going to go to the lucky winner. And did we figure out who's picking the number?
Kara Casanova.
Kara Casanova's picking the number.
Kara Casanova, please come on.
Well, if you want to have her pick it, don't make her come up. Just have her pick it, Jay. I'll read it. That way she can have it.
It's going to be 104. We collected 207, we're giving 104 back. All right. All right, guys, get your tickets out. 232373. 232373.
Nobody wants it.
232373. Watch your back. Guys, watch your back. Watch your metal moving. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Love you guys. Thank you. 232373. Oh, we got a New York audit winner right here. Welcome. Thank you so much. You guys
That's
deserve it.
two-way.
So, guys, you heard them. The New York audit team
That's
was
two-way.
up, but they need help. All right, guys?
375. I was
Every
373.
Watch the website and social media for flyers. We have big rallies coming up. God bless America. Thank you guys for coming.
Have a good night, guys. We'll see you soon.
We should definitely thank the